National Nutrition Month, and what better time to really educate ourselves and others, create healthy eating habits, as well as celebrate our local registered dietitians and nutritionists. Speaking of which, we have Sarah Smith, who is a registered dietitian with the University of Michigan Health Sparrow. How's it going?
Hi, it's going great. Thanks for having me today.
Yes, it's great to have you. I feel like it's your birthday month.
I know, right? Well, I'm very excited every year when March comes around because National Nutrition Month is always something so exciting in the hospital that I work at. So.
Yes, absolutely. And before we dive into the theme this year and what we can do, what healthy habits we can create, I did want to kind of ask, since we are highlighting nutrition this month, what really drew you to this so much so it motivated you to become a dietitian?
So I've always had a passion for cooking and baking. From a little kid, I was always in the kitchen with my mom, my grandma, or by myself. There was one day, I think I was 9 or 10, I made brownies all by myself and completely surprised my dad. He had no idea what I was doing in the house. So I've just always had a passion for learning how to make different recipes, and then from there it just grew into learning about the different food groups and then how that affected my performance, because I was athletic growing up and always liked to work out. As a child through into college, just learning that I could actually make that a profession was something that I was really drawn to.
No, I love that, and it's so fun that you make those memories, and it is so important that we know what goes into our food, not just this month for National Nutrition Month, but all year round. But what I really do love is that you guys have a theme for every year when it comes to Nutritional Month. What is the theme this year?
Food connects us.
Okay.
So food connects us in many different ways, whether it's through our family, through our heritage, because from the time you're a child until you're a geriatric person, you have different stages of life that require different types of nutrients and different amounts of nutrients.
Oh, absolutely. And that's something that you can have conversations on each point of those connections as well.
Yeah.
So as we dive into this month, what can we learn about connecting our food, or what are some healthy habits that you suggest us starting with that we can begin with?
Make one simple change.
Okay.
So if you feel as though you don't have a well-balanced diet and perhaps you're trying to make a healthy change or a healthy lifestyle part of your routine, just start simple with one thing. Maybe you're going to start adding a fruit every day at breakfast. Or maybe your goal is to drink more water and less regular pop. Or instead of, a restaurant meal every day, you're going to only have a restaurant meal 5 times a week. Just starting small so that it doesn't overwhelm you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good just to start small, and that can really impact you going forward. And another thing too, you're talking about how food can connect us, and March is National Sleep Awareness Month as well. How important is food and a good balanced meal impactful for the rest of the day?
Great question, because food is our fuel. So if you think about your car, you need gasoline in your car to get from point A to point B. If we don't have enough food or the right types of food and balance of food within our diet, then we're not going to have enough fuel to perform as an athlete or to perform our everyday activities. So if you skip meals, if you only have 1 or 2 food groups per meal, you're not going to be giving your body enough fuel to get through the day, and you're always going to feel tired. You're always going to feel lethargic. You probably won't sleep well during the night either, because your body's going to be just waiting and searching for that fuel that your body needs. Making sure that you have that balance every day, probably 3 to 4 times a day is recommended to eat a meal or a snack so that your body gets enough energy.
What are the other benefits of talking to people one-on-one and really connecting with the dietitian?
As a registered dietitian, we're considered food and nutrition experts. So you want to make sure that the information you're getting about your food and nutrition is from credible sources. So ways to figure that out is to make sure that the person you're looking for is an actual registered dietitian nutritionist. That person, may work in a hospital, may work for an athletic club, but you can find us in many different varieties of settings. We'd love to teach. So we're always on point and ready to help you learn.
No, and we love that. And you can find ways to not only connect with Sarah, but also the other wonderful dietitians that we have in our area, registered dietitians, all on our website, and you can find that right now on your screen as well. But thank you so much for all that you do, not just this month, but year round. We really appreciate it, and just helping us with those tips that we can make sure that we really have great nutrition this month.
Well, thanks, Nicole.
Yes, thank you.